What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well. I myself am doing great, and today I have a video for you guys that is pretty special. This car has been lurking in the background. It's been underneath covers. You guys haven't seen it, and as you guys know, my dream car is a Dodge Viper. And in some of the videos you guys have seen, there's like two cars. There's like a lift and there's covers on them, and that's in my dad's garage. I'm not biased because he owns two, but this is my dream car. And my dream car, you guys know from the Mecum auction, is a Dodge Viper. He happens to own two. He has a 93 and he also owns a 2005, which is the Gen 3. The 93 is the Gen 1. And today we're going to be doing a video on it on a sad occasion. The car is leaving, but he's giving me the, I guess you can say, he's giving me the bittersweet moment of bringing or driving the car to its new owner. So it's awesome because I get to drive my dream car, but it's also a bummer because it's no longer going to be with us. But I'll go ahead, flip this camera around and show you guys. Bam, we got the 93. So this is his 93. This is a carryover car of the 92. For those of you guys who don't know or know Vipers, there was two of these cars made in 93. One of them was a 92 carryover car, which is this one, simply because it has the antenna on the rear quarter panel. It's a no AC car. The top is vinyl, the windows are vinyl, and I think there's a couple other stuff as well, but those are the main things that I know. But these ones are the more desired collectible ones. So yeah, and then for the second half of 93, those were basically just like a traditional 94 Viper, which had AC. The antenna was deleted and the top actually changes, and the windows as well. They're no longer vinyl, they are cloth. So yeah, those are a couple of differences you could spot right away, so you can tell the difference between a 92 carryover car, which is technically a 93, but it's a carryover of the 92, and then the second round of Vipers are made from 93, which resemble the 94. This car from factory makes 400 horsepower and it's 490 pound-feet of torque, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It is my dream car. I know a lot about them, but I don't know everything. So sometimes there's information that I learned about them a long time ago and then I just forget over time. But I believe it was 400 horsepower, 490 pound-feet of torque, and it has a V10 underneath that hood. All right guys, so we got the hood popped, and this is the 10-cylinder motor. This engine was developed with the helps of Lamborghini. I don't know exactly what, I think it was like maybe the actual block or maybe the heads. I know it was something to do with like the block of their heads, where they helped to develop the motor to be like lightweight, because before, I think it was an iron block. Lamborghini helped them so they can make an aluminum block to make the car as light as possible. So that is the 10-cylinder motor. The awesome thing about these Vipers is that they have no like assist. They have no driver aid, no driver assist. These cars have no traction control, no stability control. They don't have any type of help when it comes to driving. So it's basically just you with this big V10 motor and that 6-speed manual transmission, which is freaking awesome. These cars are so raw. They're so like, they're just a different feeling from any other car. So that is the motor. The exterior, as you can see, the wheels, they are 17s. They're a 3-spoke design. In the front it is a 10-inch wide wheel, and in the back it is a 13-inch wide wheel. It's running 335 35/17 in the rear and 275 40/17 in the fronts. And then it has the side exit exhaust, which is another really cool thing about the Vipers. So yeah, like, this is awesome. Like, this car is just different. I love these cars. I'll go ahead and show you guys the interior really quick. Here's the interior. basic interior, not a lot of electronics or any nannies. Yeah, it's just straight up race car. That's what I like about it. It just screams race car, and I mean the looks of it, they're so appealing. I love it. So, but we got to start this drive because the new owner is now waiting for this car. So let's start the drive. Oh, another fun fact, the 92 carryover car also says Viper on the caliper. The second round of 93 cars actually switched over to RT10 like the 94s. So that's another way you can distinguish whether it was a 92 carryover car or if it was a the second round of 93 cars that were made for the year 93, which basically resembled a 94 car. Started our little drive to the new owner. You guys hear that? V10 boys. Gosh, guys, I love this car. I wish you guys could be in here to hear it and experience it, because it is just a whole different feeling of a car. Like I love this car. If you haven't experienced a Viper, you guys have to experience one. If you guys know anyone within the family that has one, ask for a ride, because they are just amazing. I love this car. Even just cruising this car is just different. Also, guys, by the way, this car only has 17,000 original miles, and it's a 93. And fun fact, this car actually was pretty much a barn find. It sat for 17 years before it even went outside again or had a new owner. Or well, fun fact, it was sat for 17 years, and then my dad was the new owner. So that's when it got all its like maintenance and got fresh rubber, fresh fluids, and then he drove it for a little bit, and now unfortunately it is going to a new home. But hopefully it is a good home. Hopefully they drive it the way it should be driven and take care of it the way that it should be driven. Alright guys, I am back and the deal did not go through. The deal actually fell through, I guess you can say. So we get to stay with the Viper longer, which I think, and I honestly think I'm actually happy that it went that way, because I really did not want to see this car go. I love this car. This car is amazing. It's the 93, the original Viper that came out, literally. I mean, the 92 was the first year, but this is like the original Viper that came out. Super excited because maybe one of these days I can bring you guys another review and go over more details on the car and maybe go for another drive in it. So let's see. But for right now, I'll show you guys the car. Car's still here. So amazing. I mean, look at that paint, guys. That paint is insane. I mean, you cannot tell me. This car actually did detail. I did a two-step paint correction on it. It was a microfiber cutting pad, compound, of course, and then I followed up with a actually no, I actually did a one-step paint correction on this car. I never got to follow up with a black polishing pad and polish because unfortunately I thought that I had black polishing pads. When I went to go check, I actually threw away the last two that I had because they were just, you know, from so many cars that I had already did. It was just time to throw them out, get new ones. But yeah, the Viper is here to stay, guys, and I'm super excited. All right, guys, so I thought I had my camera equipment, but unfortunately I left it, so I don't have my POV like equipment with me. So we're just gonna one-hand it and give you guys a one-hand POV. And then I'm gonna stop somewhere and talk about the car a little bit more. Accelerating and flooring his truck to kind of like, I don't know, try to like race me or something. But he ain't keeping up with this, I can assure you that. Dude just tried to race me in a Tacoma. He thought he could. He thought he could. But he can't. Alright guys, so I found a good place finally where we can talk about the Viper. So the Viper. It's been, I think my dad has had this car for 3 years now. Again, it's a 93, as you guys saw from the beginning of the upload, and this car is an antenna car, no AC car. And honestly, the only things we've done to the car is change out all the fluids, put new tires on it, and the car has been flawless since. And the car is beautiful, guys. This car is beautiful. I wish you guys can see it here in person to kind of like fully grasp. I'm sorry, but there is something that is biting me. I don't know what it is, but anyways, I wish you guys could see it here in person to kind of like get the full effect. But this car is just beautiful. I mean, guys, look at this thing. This car is just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Side exhaust, antenna, no AC, 10-cylinder. Like, the car is beautiful. I love it. I love this car. I absolutely love this car. If I could buy it from him, I would. I would not let him let go of this car if I could, but I'm not in that position right now. So unfortunately, If he's trying to get rid of it, it has to go. But the car is, oh, I love Vipers, guys. Again, this is the dream car. This is literally the dream car. There's no other car that tops this one in my eyes. This is the dream car. So I cannot wait till the day that I'm able to afford one. I'm gonna go ahead and open this for you guys. Don't mind the noise, guys. So, I'm sorry about the background noise. Two guys on motorcycles going by. But, as you guys can see, this is like a racing inspired Momo looking steering wheel. And this is how this car comes from factory. This is stock. This is OEM. Nothing here has been touched other than maybe the shift knob and these 3 buttons and the radio. That's it. Everything else is how this car comes. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell. It's plastic, old. So, but this is it. This is literally the interior of a Viper. And as you guys saw earlier, you guys got to see the engine bay. And yeah, but this car, guys, this car, why can't I own this car? Like, I wish I could own this car, guys, but unfortunately I'm not in that position right now to be able to buy it. So it is what it is. Pretty cool. Check this out. My F-150 just passed by with a first gen RX-7 on the trailer. Looks like a project car. Pretty cool. I wish I knew him. I would have asked him for updates. But yeah, guys, this is basically the Viper. I think I have pretty much shared everything with you guys. Like, you know, facts wise, again, 93, has 17,000 original miles. I believe my dad is like the 2nd owner or maybe the 3rd owner. I know it doesn't pass 3, I know that. And again, this car literally was parked in a barn for 17 years until the previous owner decided to officially post the car for sale. And then I flew out, went to go look at it. My dad liked it. I sent him pictures. I told him the car was in pretty good shape, and he ended up pulling the trigger on it. So yeah, 93 Viper, guys, my dream car. And now you guys finally get to see one of the cars that was covered in the garage that always was lurking in the background. So yeah, I was going to get I'm gonna speak with my dad about getting some footage on his other Viper, the 2005 Gen 3. So stay tuned. Maybe shortly we'll have a review and drive on that car, and hopefully I can find my camera equipment at that time and we can get a proper POV. But on this car, I really want to get a proper POV of it, so maybe one day I'll go ahead and do that again. So stay tuned for that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below on my dad's beautiful 93 Dodge Viper. I love it. I am head over heels for Vipers. Viper is my dream car. It is the top car for me. Whether it's Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, don't matter. One day I will own one. I love all of them. They are a dream car. And yeah, I guess today kind of inspired me to like work harder, to manifest, and you know, one day be able to buy this car outright myself. Like, that'll be the goal, that'll be the dream. But till next time, guys, as always, stay safe. If you guys did like this upload, please like, share, subscribe, turn on that bell notification icon, and I will catch you guys in the next one.